Hello everyone, this is Kiran Kumar Matam. This is my third skill test, which is chat app, and this is the app component. The app component have the header and the main containers. In the main container, I'm using the provider to supply the store, which contains the global store, global state, and it has the new context component, which is a pop-up to show the new context to add to the conversations, and it has right and left containers. Left container has the left sidebar, which will show the all the contacts, and the right container which will show two different pages. Here I am using React Router DOM to navigate between the two pages. There are two pages like a home and chat, also an error page which will show an error page in case of any error or unknown path. Okay, within the home page, if you go to the home page, it is nothing but a simple container with a background image. And if we go to the chart page renders right container. In the right container, it will show the messages with the message card component and also message input to send a message. If we go to the left container has the left sidebar which will show the contacts available so far. It also has a button which will open a pop-up and shows the new contacts list. We can select the contact from there and add to the current conversations. Okay, and there is a search box which will be used for filtering the contacts from the list, and there is a contacts list which renders a list, and each contact will be wrapped with the link tag in order to navigate to the chart by selecting the current conversation. So if you go to the contact, it will render the component with the details of the profile UI and a contact title, also a bit of a previous message if available. If the message is not available, it will show start conversation message over there. And this is the structure of the app. Now let us move to the functionality, the Redux state. If we move here, in order to make the details and the data consistent, I am using local storage, and I am reading the data such as contacts, conversations and new contacts, and also current conversation and contacts from the local storage. If the local storage doesn't contain this data at the initial load, I am reading them from the dummy files here, dummy JSON file and the new contacts file. So I am reading the data from those files here. I am using format timestamp function over here to extract the date from the date object strings. It will simply return date and time strings over here. So here, if the data is not available in the local storage, I am updating those data after the format. Then once the local storage is updated, I am stating the initial state. So if the local storage data is available, I am assigning the data from there. If not, I am assigning the local data from the files over here. Then within the create slice function, there are reducers, and it has several functions. One is select conversation. On clicking on any conversation in the left sidebar, it will select the current conversation, and every time it will update the local storage in order to process the data after reload as well. So another function is the send message. If we type something in the search input and click enter, it will send a new message to that particular contact. Also it will update the local storage. And this set show new contacts, so it will set the pop-up to display or hide property based on the user activity. On click the button, it will show the pop-up, and on selecting any contact, on closing the window, it will set it to false. And create a conversation. Okay, this function will create a conversation. Like once we open the pop-up and click on any new contact, it will add that contact to the existing contact list, so the conversation will be created over here. If we go further down, there is a filter contacts function also available, which will filter the existing contacts with their title or a name. Okay, if we move to the UI, okay, this is the UI. I deployed it in the Vercel app. So here is the left search bar, left nav bar, which will show all the context details. It will show the profile UI, profile picture and name, and the last message, a part of last message. It will also show the timestamp. If it is not today's date, it will also show the date and time. If it is today's conversation, it will only show the time. And there are two types of conversations. One is individual conversation, another one is group conversations. So I added couple of group conversations in order to show. And this is the home page. If we select any contact, it will redirect to the chart page, and which will select the current conversation as we click, and it will show the details over here. We can type anything like some message and send. The message will be sent. And if you go to the group conversation, there are several messages from the group, and it will also show the group icon and also group members names over here at the header, and it will show the profile icon for every message. And we also have a plus icon here. On clicking the plus icon, it will show the new contacts. On clicking any contact, it will add that contact as a current conversation and also include it in the current state. So if we type some message and send it, now this is the current message we have sent. If we reload this page, so the data is persisting after reload as well. And if you want to send any message to other candidate, the Bob contact is several contacts below over here. If I send any new message over here, the contact will be updated at the top of the list. And there is also filter feature. If we type something, it will filter based on the title of the contact. Thank you.